The annual Royal Rumble match kicked off the year and the road to WrestleMania in WWE, and as ever there were a number of botches. The show saw more stars on the card than any other event this year, and with 30 men and 30 women fighting it out for one championship match, there were bound to be some issues. The following list looks at just 5 of the biggest botches from this year's show. Number 5. Kevin Owens falls on Roman Reigns. Kevin Owens took on Roman Reigns in the main event, and even though both men are usually immune to botches, there was a slight issue when Kevin fell off the top rope and landed on the tribal chief. Kevin Owens was going for his jumping moonsault, and it appeared that the ropes were a little slippery, as he fell off the top rope. Roman tried to roll out of the way but wasn't quick enough and was stuck under Kevin when he fell. Number 4. The men's Royal Rumble match contained several botches. When there are a number of wrestlers in the ring at any one time, there are always some issues. This year's match was no different from those before it. And there were several botches that are worth sharing. Gunther and Xavier Woods' exchange in the opening minutes of the match was one that stood out before Kofi Kingston botched his near elimination, and collided with the announce table without actually being eliminated. It was later decided that Kingston was eliminated, and he played no further part in the match that was later won by Cody Rhodes. Number 3. Uncle Howdy botches his elbow drop on LA Knight. Uncle Howdy made a surprise appearance as part of the pitch black match at the Royal Rumble and looked to add his own offense. The masked man dived from the top of the arena onto LA Knight after Bray Wyatt's win, but a video from the fans in the arena showed that he was miles away from his target. The stage then exploded, which made it hard to see that it was a botch from the initial camera angle, but fan footage, as shown above, proves that he was nowhere near LA Knight. Instead, Howdy hit the ground, and Knight is then seen having to roll over to him, which is why the other camera angle makes the move look much closer. Number 2. Women's Royal Rumble match was filled with botches. The women of WWE were given their own Royal Rumble match again this year, and the botches started early on when Rhea Ripley and Dana Brooke mistimed a move and fell on each other. There were several other near misses throughout the match, with Michelle McCool almost falling off the barricade as she made her entrance from the crowd. Interestingly, despite several botches throughout the match, it was Rhea Ripley who came out on top. Number 1. Nia Jax WWE's return is botched. Nia Jax made her return to WWE as part of the Women's Royal Rumble match, but the company botched her entrance when they played her music when there were still 7 seconds on the clock. Nia Jax headed out to the ring at number 30 before it then took 11 women to eliminate her from the match, and send her back up the ramp several seconds later. While she was in the ring, as seen from the video on screen, she was even able to botch the riptide from Rhea Ripley, which eventually led to her elimination.
Oh, let me up with a bright smile on now. Put me in the dark, don't won't get lost now. To the moonlight, eyes you.